Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through a complete beginner project in the FreeCAD. This tutorial is made for people who are just get started. We are going to create parts for the belt roller support, and you will learn how to draw a sketch, how to make an explode view of an assemble, and generate a simulation. Before we start modeling, let's quickly talk about installing FreeCAD. If you go to the FreeCAD website, you can download the current stable release, the version 1.0.2. Just choose the operating system and download the installer. If you want to try the version 1.1, you can go to Weekly Builds. This will take you to the GitHub, where you can find the released candidate, and under the Assert, here you can download the installers for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Just pick the one you need. Once you have the FreeCAD installed and open, then you come to the welcome page. Here you can select the language, the unit system, the navigation, and the theme, and choose what you prefer. Then click down to continue. We are going to model the bracket body firstly, and then create a new sketch on the YZ plane. Then go to polyline to draw the section profile. And before the drawing, let's go to the constraint setting and check auto remove the redundant constraints. Now let's continue. You can just click on the point to draw the polyline. For the sketch, you don't need to be accurate at first. We will add a constraint later. Now right-click to exist and select this line, constraint vertical, and this line too, and select this line and this line, constraint equal. Now let's go to dimension. Set this length to 5 and this one to 45 and the horizontal one to 30. We can fit all, click here, and also we can roll the roller to zoom in and zoom out. For the navigation, you can move the cursor here, then you can see all the functions that you can use on the mouse. Now let's continue. Once the sketch is full constraint, close it, and then go to pad and change the mode to symmetrical and set the length to 80 and click to preview, then click OK to finish. Next, create a new sketch on the XZ plane, and you can move the sensor to check. Then draw a polyline. Before the drawing, let's go to the section view that you can see the sketch behind the body. And right-click to exist. Now select the triangle and go to mirror. Then select the axis. Now you can get the triangle on the right. Next, go to the external projection and just select the face, that it will make the full edge the reference. Then select the point and make these 2 points to be coincide, and do the same for these two. Next, select these two lines, constraint equal. And you can do the same on these two lines, or you can select the point and this one, constraint horizontal. Now let's go to dimension. Set the distance between these two triangles to 30. And the vertical distance of this point to 15. Then draw a circle in the middle. Here you can right-click to cancel it or press the Escape key. Then set the diameter to 16 and the distance of this point to 30. Now the sketch is full constraint. Close it and go to Pocket. Let's go to the right view to check. We need to reverse the direction. And you can keep the options or change the type to through all. Then click OK. Let's go to the isometric view to check. Next, create a sketch on the XY plane. And draw two circles. Also go to the section view and then select these two circles. Constraint equal. And select these two centers and the middle axis. Constraint symmetrical. Now let's go to dimension. Set the diameter to 10 and the distance between these two centers to 16. And the vertical distance of the centers to 15. Close the sketch and this time let's create the hole by this hole feature. And go to the right view. Reverse the direction. Just check here. Here we need to create a through hole. For the depth type, just choose the through all and click OK to finish. At last, we will add a chamfer on these two edges. Go to chamfer. And before select, you need to check select here. Now you can select these two edges. Then modify the type to distance and angle. Set the length to 5 and keep the angle. Click OK. That's all for this bracket body. Now you can rename the body to the support bracket. And right click, go to the render color, give this body a color. And save this file. And now here I just replace the former one. You can name this file and save it. Next, we are going to model a roller. Before the modeling, let's hide the bracket body. And then create a new one. And create a new sketch on the YZ plane. Then draw the profile of the roller. And here you can press the M key to draw the next perpendicular line. Okay, here let's press the Ctrl and Z to return it and do it again. Select this line, constraint vertical. Next, select the point, and this one, we are going to make these 2 points to be symmetrical. And do the same on these 2 points. And these 2 points too. Then select the point and this one, constraint vertical. Next, we are going to add dimensions. Set the distance of this one to 11. This to 16. This one to 30. And for the last vertical distance to 35. And the width is 27. The thickness of the middle part is 7. Now the sketch is full constraint. Close it. Then go to Revolve. And for the revolution settings, we need to modify this axis. We can select the horizontal sketch axis or select the y-axis. You can check here. Okay. Next, we are going to add chamfer on the edges. Remember to check it here, then to select. And set the length to 1.5. Okay, that's all for the roller. Next, let's rename it. Right click and rename. And give it a color too. Then save the file. Now we have the bracket and the roller. There are other 3 bodies, the shaft, the bushing, the spacer washer that we are going to model. We can use the features as used in the bracket and the roller. So I will leave them as an axis to you. After all the 5 bodies created, we can go to the pull-down list to exchange the workbench from the part design to assembly. Then create a new document. And create a new assembly. We are going to insert the 5 bodies into the assemble. Before that, we need to save the file and give it a name to the belt roller support assembly. And click on the save. Now we can insert the bodies. Just go to the component. Click on it. Then you see the belt roller support that you opened in the FreeCAD. It will show on this insert window. Next, to insert the body, you just need to click on it. Then it will show that that body is inserted. For the first part, it will ask you to make it grounded or not, and click yes. Now we can insert the other bodies. Once the body is inserted, you can move the transform tool. Just drag it to the position that you need. After all the bodies are inserted, click OK to finish. Next, we are going to add a constraint for these bodies. Since the bracket is grounded and fixed, then we will install the other bodies based on it. First, we will make a constraint between the bracket and the shaft. Let's go to the cylindrical joint. Then we can select the cylinder face on both parts. Here we can flip the direction to change the position. Click OK to finish it. Now let's check that body, the shaft, you can rotate and move on the y-axis. Next, let's make the tag of the shaft on the bracket. Go to the distance joint, then select the face on the shaft and the face on the bracket. Then keep the distance to 0, then OK. Now you can check that the shaft can only rotate on the y-axis. Let's continue make other constraint. To make this bushing on the shaft, let's go to the cylindrical joint again and select the face on it and the face on the shaft. Click OK. And again, let's make a distance joint between the shaft and the bushing. Select the face and the face on the bushing. OK. Let's check and click OK to finish it. Next, we are going to install the roller on the bushing. Then we can use the Revolute joint. The distance between the Revolute joint and the cylindrical joint is that the Revolute joint has only one rotate freedom. So let's continue. Go to the Revolute joint. Then select the cylinder face on the roller and the face on the bushing. I'd like to cancel it because the roller is not in the right place that I need. And you could modify the offset of the constraint. Let's cancel it. I will show you another way that it can constrain it at once. We need to select this cylindrical face firstly. Select it, and then press the Ctrl key to select this face, and go to the Revolute joint. There you will see that the roller is in the middle of the bushes. So I think this is a better way, or maybe it's just a bug here, I don't know. So now you see the roller can rotate on the bushes. Now I need to drag the wash out. We need another bracket. So let's go to the component again and insert a bracket again. For here, actually the bracket is inserted, that you can check it on the tree here. You just need to drag it out and go to the top view and rotate it. Then click OK to finish the insert. Next, let's add a constraint for this bracket. Go to the cylindrical joint again. Select the cylinder face on the bracket and the face on the shaft. OK. Then let's create a distance joint between the bracket and the bushy. Select the face and the face on the bracket. Click OK. Now we can find the bracket can have a rotate freedom to left. Then go to the parallel joint. Select the bottom face of the brackets. Then click OK. At last, we will add the washer on the shaft. Just go to the fixed joint and select the edges on the bracket and the washer. Then it will add on the shaft. Click OK. That's for the assemble. Now let's hide the grounded joint and check the constraint. Then we can go to the simulation to make the roller to rotate. Just click on Add. Then you can select the joint on the pull down list and select the Revolute. Keep the other options and click OK. Then generate it. Here we can play the motion. That you can find the roller is rotating. Click OK. That you can, from the left, the simulation, you can check it again. For the last, let's make an explode view for this assembly. Go to the explode view here. Let's adjust the position and the direction of the assembly first. Then for the explode view, we only need to select the body and then drag it to the position that you prefer. Then it will generate a movement here. Now let's continue to the other part. Now it generates the movement. Let's continue on the roller. Then the bushy. And this bracket. For the spacer washer, let's keep it on the origin. Then click OK. On the feature tree here, that you can check it again and it will show the explode view. Okay, that's all. For this tutorial that we learn the basic features for the part design, the sketcher, and the assembly. If you need to learn more about the other features and the tools, and you can find the playlist for more exercises that I created for the beginners. And thank you for your watching. See you next time.